Hello fellas, so today I'm bringing you something quite different from what I've been doing, mostly because I found this quest to be funny and interesting. This is the event, the current event on the Gold Saucer that started this week, on Monday I believe. Um, and you're supposed to go all Hildebrand on the Gold Saucer. So let's see what people have to tell us. Let's find some clues, shall we? So this was the guy who was there. He doesn't recall anything out of the ordinary. And they are convinced that fellow is the culprit. Okay. He would have noticed if there was someone else not from the Gold Saucer there. Okay. So next clue. And the next clue is below, I believe. Let's see. Oh, here's the breastplate. Let's see what he has to tell us. Let's see what he can help us. What kind of info can we get from him? Okay, so the horn is probably hidden. That doesn't help us much. Let's see who else we can find. Oh, a breastplate recruit. I've done this quest already, so I know where the relevant NPCs are. Took me quite a while to find what the last one I needed. Oh, so you wanted to go to the races with me, Pipi Maya. And he got ignored? Ah, so Pipi Maya's brother is interested in chocobo races. Okay. Let's see what else we can find out. I know there's another NPC here, which will help us unlock another NPC, which is this astute attendant. Ah, well, she's noticed something out of the ordinary. Oh, so a cactbot board employee has got his uniform missing. Let's see. So that's relevant. Let's see what he has to tell us. Now that we know this information, he will actually talk to us. If you don't talk to that one, he will just be flustered and will not provide any useful information. But now, let's see what he has to tell us. Okay. Oh, you lost your uniform then. Interesting. And he's also Lalafell. How interesting. Pimaya is also Lalafell. We could assume that his brother is one as well, right? Let us see. Papa Hildy would be proud of us. I still don't get how come he isn't here. Well, not Papa Hildy, Hildy. Papa Hildy is something else entirely. Okay, so these they are also talking about his brother. Yeah, if they could almost be twins, he's a Lala. So we got a Lala employee missing his uniform, and we know that Pipi Maya apparently ignored someone on while going to the chocobo races. Then let's see. Okay, so first there's this cheery customer. What does he have to tell us? Oh, so he left his post. Huh. Interesting, they're showing us this Lala here. Right? I wonder if that's a clue of some sort. Let's see what this blabbering breastplate has to tell us. Oh, he doesn't care. He just cares about rumors. Oh, Huh, how strange. So it's weird that PPMI would ignore someone. And if he finds that it's a juicy rumor. So, I wouldn't say PPMI is a suspect, but his brother could be. Oh, remember that last Lala we saw on the other side of the counter? We can't see him now, can we? Okay. Apparently we got all the clues we could get. So now is the time to do our Hildebrand bits. Let's see if we can find the culprit. Because the last time I tried it didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but it seems I messed up with the options. Let's try it now then. It's all clear to me now. It's Pipi Maya's brother who did it. But will I be able to say that? That's the question. I trust you have no objections. I'm a flight, it would be my place to refuse. Mr. Slappis, I hear that you have diligently prepared for these proceedings. Are you ready to present your new evidence? Yes, I am. I quite am. Very well, let us begin then. Captain Dallas, please summarize the details of the incident for those of us who may have forgotten. Gladly. A few bells ago, a sabotender Emperor Horn went missing from the Gold Saucer's prized vault, located behind the main counter. It was noticed by a sharp-eyed attendant whose shift followed that of Huge. Thorough questioning of all witnesses in the area at the time revealed that no other persons, attendant or customer alike, were seen behind the counter. So, seen. Investigating our records, we further learned that Huge was arrested once for petty theft. Before being employed here at the Saucer, we have named him a primary suspect, and an interrogation is being conducted as we speak. That is all. Thank you, Captain Dallas. Mr. Ollier has informed me that you two have been investigating the matter on our behalf. Have you any objections to Captain Dallas' testimony? Oh, yes, I do. The true culprit is still out there. Clearly. It's Pipi Maya's brother. Let me say that. One of the attendant uniforms has gone missing. What's this you say? Oh, then let us proceed to the next topic at hand. Captain Dallas and his men are all but convinced that Huge is a thief. Have you uncovered any evidence to lead you to believe otherwise? Yes, I have. If you're so sure he did it, then where's the horn? It's true that I haven't recovered it yet, but I assure it's only a matter of time. That's hardly evidence of the man's innocence. What exactly are you implying? Yes, the hole was stolen while Hughes was still on duty. By a Lala in a uniform. I believe we've come to the heart of the matter. Mr. Slappis, if you would, just who do you believe is truly responsible for the crime? Pippi Maya's brother! Huh, I can't say it's Pippi Maya. Or is he? Is this some kind of a joke? I'm no thief, I'm an officer of the law. You'd best have some proof behind this accusation. I'll have you hauled in go faster as you can say, Master Golden. Just look at the suspicious look on his face. The stolen uniform was Lalafell sized. Well, that's hardly proof. Far from the only Lalafell in this place. But not all have a brother with eyes only for MGP. So now the brother comes up, finally. Well, but I was under the impression it would be his brother and not him. I have an alibi. At the time the theft happened, I was at the Chocobo races, and how will you know? I won myself a fortune as well. Ha! The joke's on you. Oh, I missed something. Damn it. Just ask any of the attendants there. They all remember me. Why? I'm one of their best customers. My most sincere apologies, Master Maya Pippin. Is this your idea of a joke? The least you could have is to call a man by his proper name. So, it's his brother and not Pipi Maya. What? Just the other day you told us that was your favorite nickname. Dun dun dun. And of Sasapano, it would seem our game is up. Oh, so they actually confess. Like that. Oh, they are twins. Of course you are correct. You're just not the culprit. I am, or should I say, we are. Master Maya Pipi, there's two of you? What's the meaning of this? You better have a good explanation for all of us. I'm Pipi Maya, the real one, that is. The man who was posing as me until our users was revealed was my twin brother, Sasapano. We also have another brother, some years younger than the two of us. He's our pride and joy, sharp of mind and fleet of foot. Sadly, one day our dear brother was stricken with a rare, nigh untreatable malady. He was told he had but moons to live. Needless to say, Sasapano and I were devastated. When the initial shock had passed, we were left with one thought. If we could not save the boy's life, at the very least we could make his biggest dream come true in the precious days he remained with us. Specifically, his one dream to one day sail across the heavens on his very own Sabotender Imperator. I knew of his wish quite well, having often observed him, eyeing its glorious succulent form longingly from my post on security duty. Also, in hopes of granting our sibling's dying wish, Sasapano and I embarked on a single-minded quest to accumulate as much MGP as we could muster. Sasapano, in particular, displayed quite the aptitude for games, and soon became known as one of the saucer's most successful regulars. The points accumulated rapidly and in great quantities. But our brother's condition was declining even more starkly. We were racing against time and seemed destined to lose. So it was that the idea came to us. Out of sheer desperation, we would use the hustle and bustle of the festival as a cover, sneak behind the counter, and pilfer which would make one ill-fated man's wildest dreams come true. The rest played out exactly as insightful adventure deduced. Little did I expect that I would be found out before I could even sneak the horn past the guards. It all makes sense now. My sincerest apologies, good sir, to think that not only did we wrongly accuse you, but that the true culprit, one of them at least, was one of our own. Yeah, sad story. Let's see how this will end. Using your position and knowledge as a security officer to mastermind just such a heinous act. Can you two even begin to comprehend the gravity of your crimes? I'll see you rot in the darkest gall. Oh well, poor fellas. I wonder if Papa Manderville would not just give away the sabotender. Wait, I beg of you. Might I be allowed to speak for a moment? I come from a poor family of refugees. Before they graciously hired me as a saucer attendant, I lived alone with my mother. For years it was a constant struggle to put food on our plates. We feared that each upcoming day might be our last. Often I would hear my mother sobbing at night, unable to hold back the grief and pain she hid inside for her son's sake. One day, her name day was approaching, and I had a thought. Once, for one day in her life, I would do something that would bring a smile to her face. And so I got her a ring. Or, accurately, I stole it. I regretted the act almost immediately, but it was too late. I was soon apprehended. I was apprehended. I was dismissed from my job as a laborer, and I was told I would never work in this town again. With not even a coin to buy a scrap of bread for tomorrow's breakfast, I fell into utter despair. My life, our lives, were surely over. I was certain. It was then that a kind soul reached out to me. That kind soul was none other than the very man whose gold ring I tried to steal. I speak of the owner of this gold saucer, the one and only Lord Godbert Manderville. He made me swear a promise that I would never turn to thievery again, and offered me a position as an attendant here, if I would obey. I am far from a wealthy man, but the remuneration has been more than enough to provide for my mother, and I, with a better life than we could have ever imagined. I was deeply wounded, of course, when I was judged by my less than upstanding history and wrongly branded as a thief. I understand all too well what that unfortunate circumstances do not justify turning to crime, and yet, hearing Master Pipi Maya speak just now, I cannot help but feel for him. Oh. And so I beg of you, for what little that might count for, do not go overly hard on the man. Your plea has been heard, my good man. Oh, is this Papa Manderville? Yes, Papa Manderville. Captain Dallas, if I might have the floor for a moment, I would make a few propositions. Proposition number 1. In my capacity as owner of the Manderville Gold Saucer, I hereby gift Pipimai Sasapaz and Sasapano's dear brother one Savotender Emperor on the house. The horn was a gift, meaning that no theft has taken place here today. Thusly, there is no crime for which you need to answer to the authorities. Can I have one too? Yeah, Papa Manderville is a nice guy. So you, Pipi Maya Sasapano. As I did, you not need to answer to the authorities for what you did today. You will, however, answer to me. The words of Huge here speak to me. In that light, I would make my second proposition. To answer for your actions and repay me for my gift, I propose you serve a period of community service, to be performed under my direct oversight. Well, you did not get catapulted into the moon, so you can be happy with that. Pipi Maya, you are to don a senior sabotender suit and serve as a caretaker's assistant in the children's ward at Frontdale's Frontistery. There you'll do your best to provide succor and good cheer to the poor children who suffer as your own young brother does. This, however, requires you to undergo strict training until such time as you are able to perform a perfect Senor Sabotender shimmy. Do you accept these conditions? Of course I do. With pleasure, Lord Manderville. Well, for you, Sasapano, I dare say your knowledge and expertise regarding all things God Saucer rivals almost any in the realm. It would be a shame to let that go to waste. So I propose that you serve as a chaperone for those children suffering from symptoms less grave. You will show them around the gold saucer that their hearts may lighten and they might forget their pain for a time. I trust you have no objections, Captain Dallas? I am but a humble sellsword in the Syndicate's employ, Lord Manderville. Any judgment you render is my honor and duty to see carried out. Oh yeah, he's also part of the Syndicate. I forget. Oh ho ho. Very well then. I do believe we can now consider this matter closed. And everyone's happy, and we get the happy ending. Yay! I managed to get my... the perfect clear, I believe. Kinda. Simply incredible. Thanks to your peerless detective work, my dear friend's innocence has been proved, and fair justice has been served to one and all. Lord Banderville and Pipi Mias upon a brief reprieve before beginning their sentence, that they might deliver the Sabotender Imperator to their brother in person. I can only imagine how his eyes will alight at the sight. Truly, you have saved the day in more ways than one, and all of us here at the Gold Saucer are in your debt. Thank you, my friend. Hooray! We did it, fellas! We actually did got the perfect ending, I believe. Well, let's see. I'm gonna end this video here, and we'll see the continuation. I did not record the beginning of the quest. I wasn't expecting it to be this fun and interesting. Only after doing it did I think it was probably worth recording, especially because not everyone will do the full quest and they might want to see it sometime later. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if my narration was all on point. I know I only started narrating a bit late. I might just redo the quest and then re-add that part narrated as well. Well, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, please leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.